There has been a lot of talk about Ironmouse recently. First it was her leaving VShojo and the shocking revelations that were found out about the company, and then it was for good reasons, as she managed to raise another $1 million+ for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. But in the midst of all that craziness, she has released a new song called Music Box of Fate, which is an original opera song. I gave the song a listen and I was blown away, not just by her performance, but also the production and lyrics of the song. It's truly cinematic, and the storytelling and symbolism are incredible. When looking at the lyrics, it's easy to draw a parallel between what she's singing and her real life situation that she's had to deal with. The song starts off with, "Endless nights, through every nightmare alone and afraid. Round it would play the music box of fate." Music boxes are often used to represent nostalgia but also fragility. The music box is a small object that usually plays a childhood song, but they are also easily broken. The music box could also represent the box that Mousy feels trapped in due to her chronic illness, with the word fate referring to things that are outside of one's control, such as those that are predetermined by a higher power. Due to actions which are out of Mousy's control, she is trapped in the box. Then one day, when every melody had been played, through your voice my world was found. However, she couldn't stay contained in that box forever. She was eventually freed by her own voice. Becoming a VTuber allowed her to expand her world beyond her room, and let her meet so many new people, as well as touching the hearts of millions of fans. Empty space then filled with such endless joy in its place. This change in her life, driven by her impact as a streamer, filled her life with endless joy. However, that was ripped from her too. Where love conquered hate, now hate consumes again. You went to hell and back, my friend. Now tirelessly I fight till I see your face again. The protagonist of the song has decided that they will take up the fight of the other character, use their voice to open up the world. They have inspired more people through their actions to take control over their own situation. Ironmouse inspires so many people that no matter their situations, they can always make something of themselves. But in turn, Ironmouse is inspired by her audience. She's inspired by the kind words and the generosity that she's shown, and this makes her want to work even harder. Even far apart, nothing else could sway my heart. From the start, you shone brighter than heaven's star. The love that our protagonist possesses can't be swayed or changed by anything, no matter the physical distance. Of course, in relation to the isolation mentioned earlier, as she often can't physically meet people in person. Through the fire and the light, against the wills of gods will fight. Chasing the sound, oh as your song resounds, eternally bound to you. These lines relate back to and reinforce the theme that I mentioned before, of going against your destiny. Not going down the route that seems predetermined for you and making your own way. Going outside of your limitations and achieving your dreams. For you, every single sin I'd repent, before it's too late to pretend. There's a chance I could ever be forgiven, so with the last of the strength in my heart, I'd burn it all for you. This shows that she's willing to give her all and do whatever it takes. Despite what makes things harder for her, she will still try her best and do everything within her power to make it happen. Like how Ironmouse puts so much of herself out there for her audience. She puts everything into her streams and her songs, and she does it for the fans, who were able to give her this life that she never thought was possible, allowing her to break out of her box and shine for herself. Overall, this is a beautiful song, and I hope you give it a full listen, because it's clear that Ironmouse and the rest of her wonderful creative team have put so much love and effort into this song. As always, I'm just some guy, so if you disagree with my interpretations, or you have your own interpretations, please put them in the comments because I'd love to read them.